Imagine the world without the powerful roar of a lion or the graceful glide of an eagle. Today, according to the World Wildlife Fund, we are currently losing species at 1,000 to 10,000 times the natural extinction rate. What would it mean for our planet if we continue to lose our precious wildlife at an alarming rate? Greetings, my name is Christopher Guest and I am a wildlife management student here at Hawking College. I found out about Hawking College through a neighboring school's coach in my football division and figured it would be a great opportunity. When I found out about Hawking, I immediately started my research in the programs and the classes that were held here, and when I came across the wildlife program, I fell in love. I've always been an outdoors type of person since I was young. As far back as I can remember, I've always had a fishing rod in my hand or was in the stand with my father. I'll never regret the way I was brought up in the outdoors and wouldn't change it for the world. I'm proud to have came to Hawking and enrolled in the wildlife program as I enjoy the information I gain every day. Today I will share with you more about myself and my continuing mission as a Hawking wildlife student. Let's begin with some more background information about myself and my mission as a wildlife student. To start, I'm 19 years old and I reside in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I selected wildlife management because of my passion and love for the outdoors, and every day I'm continuing to be interested by it. I began my studies learning mostly about mammals and the species to create a successful habitat for them. The schedule began to shift after my first two: fish, water chemistry, and the units of life within them. I never would have thought that I would enjoy a chemistry class or a class on water, but it became quickly fascinating. From there, my final semester would be focused specifically on management and the management techniques in the field. Even with doing multiple labs and hands-on session a week with wildlife and forestry, it could never become a burden. Some classes would even surprise me as I would learn something I saw or even heard about in my home state. I had informed some friends about Hawking College and the interesting classes that are held here, and everyone's reaction is different. There are the people that say it's crazy to be a wildlife student going and studying the forest for a class grade, and there's the others that seemingly could have been more interested than I was about it. However, coming from low-income households in my small town in Pennsylvania, it is considered expensive to travel out of state and the challenges that come with it. I am proud to have completed a college education and more ecstatic that I will be the first in my family to do so. Coming into my last couple weeks here at Hawking has taught me that I am very much able to graduate and become successful in this field. Before college, I was not always able to have a good relationship in the classroom. Learning something that persuades or interests me greatly improves my motivation. Working to achieve a grade is much more rewarding than cheating or guessing your way through a course. In the past, I had trouble focusing or staying determined in my classes, but since I started the wildlife degree, my only motivation has been what will I learn today? And that's all that I really need, being that passionate about it. By becoming more knowledgeable won't only help me by continuing in my field, but also boost my knowledge and increase my enjoyment of the outdoors, finding the escape that I used to only know as a mystery. Pursuing college had other outside factors as well. I'm the oldest out of my two brothers and I have an older sister. Motivating them to go out and find what interests them or their careers and making them happy is my biggest motivation. I am proud that I am a good role model for my siblings, and I hope by graduating they are proud of me. Now that you know more about me and why this is so important in my life, I never would have thought that I'd be as lucky to work with wildlife and what interests me in life, but here I found it. By staying in school and coming down to graduation, I pride myself in graduating and using this degree to its fullest extent, in hopes that I sparked a slight sense of motivation for my siblings and family. Today I realize it all starts with finding what you are most passionate about and working towards it with all your heart. Thank you for listening.